Hello, everyone.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, what's the agenda for today?
Today we have a couple of presentations for AI Lab. Nicole, I
Okay.
believe this is would be our first
Yes,
meeting.
this is my first meeting, and I'm really excited about it.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
And yeah, I just got to know about this when I was doing some sort of open source on GitHub, and I find this repository a pretty well. And then I proposed on one issue regarding this GitHub Actions. We can work further on that. We can improve the GitHub Actions file because basically, just recently I passed out from my college in a degree of computer science and engineering, and I thought to get some sort of experience. I was started doing some open source on GitHub. So I particularly found this Podman desktop repo on GitHub, and into the I looked into the GitHub Actions file, and I thought maybe that I can do some sort of contribution to enhance the CI/CD pipeline, so that I will get some sort of experience by contributing in that. So this is
Yeah, of
all
course.
about.
That'll be great for the contribution. I think if you have any specific questions, we can go over them after the meeting. I mean,
Yeah,
after the
sure.
presentation, sorry, during the meeting. And we'll be having more engineers from the Podman desktop team joining soon. So, if there are very specific things that you have in mind, please let us know. We will be more than
Yes.
happy to, address those.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hey, Abzin.
Hello.
Yeah. All right, I think we can start now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Podman Desktop Community Meeting, June 26th. Um, we have a couple of presentations lined up and we have some updates we would like to go over. We have Nikhil Kumar, I believe, who is outside of Podman Desktop team today and has some questions he would like to address towards the end of the presentations. Without waiting anymore, let's start. I would like Evzen. Are you the first? You want to start with?
Yeah, sure,
I
sure.
will stop sharing my screen. Here you go.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, awesome. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. So, let me minimize this. All right. So, I have a presentation about the Pullman AI Lab. So, Pullman AI Lab is an extension to Pullman Desktop in which you can basically update, modify, play with, and try out different AI options or different AI applications by just clicking a few buttons. You can install Podman AI Lab either from a dashboard directly using this banner, or you can go to extensions, catalog, and click here on download Podman AI Lab. So when you open Podman AI Lab, there is a bunch of options or bunch of menus that you can go through. First one is some brief introduction about what Podman AI Lab is. So first menu option is recipe catalog. What recipe is? It is basically a small application pre pre prepared by us, and it it contains two parts of application, and it is basically an front-end app, which is web UI application, and backend app, which is the service. One of cool features of recipes is that you can open the cloned recipe in VS Code and take a look at the code and modify whatever you would like, and basically try out your own recipes, etc. If you would like to download one of the recipes or try one recipe, if you would like, uh, yeah, I will try to download the function calling and use it. So I have downloaded one of the models compatible with this recipe, which is Granite 3.3, and I've already started this application. And here you can see that my application is up and running. Also, there is a service created for this recipe, and I can go to given URL provided in from Podman desktop, and you can yeah, here in this example you can just fill a name of the city, and the function calling will reach out to uh, one of the websites and query the data from for weather. So for example, I can write out just for example Prague, and and I get the graph of temperatures from in Prague basically. Yeah, another menu option is models. We are constantly updating these models, and there are some predefined models. One of cool features is that you can import your own models, for example, downloaded from Hugging Face or any other uh, model repository, for example. Uh, you can just select one of the model, import it, and select one of the backends. This one is using Llama CPP backend. You can import the model, and it will just import. You can start as service using this model. It will be copied to the GPU to the my machine basically, and you can also investigate that the service is up and running. Here you hear yeah you will here you will get a basically code snippet that you can use and use in one of your applications. For example, you can just copy this content, place it into your console, and query this model. And if you wait a second, the model will just respond me with some output. Yeah, here you can see there is some output. All right, so another mini option is playgrounds. These playgrounds are very good when you would like to try out the different options or settings for given model. So you can try out some temperature, maximum tokens, and yeah, bunch of options. And I can query the model and, for example, ask what is Podman. And here I get a response. One of the features that Podman AI Lab has is that it is compatible with Olama API endpoints and also OpenAI API endpoints. So you can basically switch between different applications and services seamlessly. Last option in Podman AI Lab is InstructLab, which is a feature that allows you to fine-tune your own models and then use it in Podman AI Lab. And that's it basically. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Evzen. So for anybody has questions regarding the presentation, anything that you would like to ask? All
Uh,
right. Go ahead, Nikhil.
uh, First of all, like I'm really new to this community, so first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nikhil, and I'm from India. And I'm working as a product engineer from last month onwards, and before that, I was working as a DevOps engineer in a startup based in Singapore. And last month, I had graduated in a degree of computer science engineering. So basically, I don't had any sort of issues related to the repo, but I just wanna express my like I just wanna work in the Podman desktop so that anything I can improve my site related to DevOps or anything like that on that. So yeah, this is all about. So looking forward to contribute any type of things which needed in the future related to DevOps. I'll surely work on that. So looking forward to collaborate with people who is working on the DevOps side.
Thanks, Nikhil. So we do have issues opened in the repo itself, and if you think there is something that you would like to see, you can add an issue onto the repo, and you can also provide a PR for it. There is a contribution guide in the repo, which will help you, get some idea of what you can present. Uh, Jeff, Charlie, Tim, if you want to add anything more to the contribution process, please go ahead. Uh, Thanks, Andre. So Andre has added the contributing guide in the chat. Nikhil, if you want to take a look at those.
I think there's also a label we use on issues, like good first issue. That would be a good one. Like if you want to get started, it'll be a good one to start with. Those are the ones that we thought are good ones to start with.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask with regards to the contributing guide. We still have areas of improvement that we could only get from first-time users. So if you stuck on absolutely anything, open up an issue, and we'll add some more information to contributing.
Yeah, hello, Nikhil. I think you have something specific in mind. I saw you commenting on an epic issue on GitHub that we have created. And I believe once we open sub-issues on this epic, you could comment and we could discuss if you can work on some of these. If I'm not mistaken,
Sure.
it was something regarding GitHub, custom GitHub actions.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, okay, so let's we can continue on these if you like.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andre. Thanks, Charlie. All right. Nikhil, I hope we answered your questions. If there are none for the previous presentation, we would like to move to the next one. Brian is up. He's going to present with AI Lab and LlamaStack. I'll head to you, Brian. Go ahead.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you for the intro. Let's see. Can you all see my screen? Just Podman
Yes.
desktop. So Evson did a great presentation on AI Lab. So I will be talking about a specific feature on AI Lab that one of our fellow engineers designed, which is integration with LlamaStack. And if you were all keen-eyed, you'd notice that Evson did skip over that section on LlamaStack. So I will be talking all about that. So just to give a quick background, LlamaStack is it's kind of a software that abstracts a lot of the AI features and AI AI features through an API layer, and the software is in development right now, so it's a bit rough at the moment, but in the future it'll allow us to have more advanced AI features like RAG and MCP, and I'll talk a little bit about this as we go through the presentation. So the first things first, we're in an AI lab here, and if you go to the Llama Stack tab, we can create a Llama Stack container. And what it's doing here is it's pulling down a few pre-built containers that has Llama Stack built from including a couple of packages, and we're pointing to Podman AI Lab as one of the inference providers here. And then we could explore the Llama Stack environment, which is a UI. Uh, give me one sec though. It's actually it's been a little while since I presented on Zoom. I don't know how to switch to a new tab here. Let's stop presenting. Let's see. So yeah, here we have Google Chrome open, and then when you click on the Explore Llama Stack environment, it'll start up one of your browsers with the UI. And this UI has a lot of different configurations. So we could kind of go through them a little bit. Some of these configurations actually can't be used at the moment because the way Llama Stack is built, we have a YAML file that describes some of the features that we need or some of the package that we need to install before we could use some of these. So here's our basic chat application. And the cool part is that what Epson showed with the models um, will also you'll see them over here. So some of the models that I have downloaded from AI Lab are registered on the Llama Stack environment here. So I could pick from a couple, but I'm using IBM's Granite at the moment. And as you can see, the chat functionality worked pretty good. Um, Here we have RAG. So at the moment, I don't think RAG is usable in this format, but the idea is you'll drop a file down, and these are the formats that are listed, and then it will bring you back to a chat application, and then you can ask questions about your documents. And then just like in the AI Lab Playground, we also have a few features like temperature. And I don't know what actually top P is. I'll have to look that one up. But yeah, a few different features that you could adjust the model. I know at least temperature is about how uh, how likely you'll get the same answer or not. So yeah, that's a little bit about the Llama Stack front end. And if we go back to Podman AI Lab, we also have a Llama Stack recipe. Now this recipe is it's not in AI Lab at the moment, but it will be in very shortly. So this is a this is kind of like a demo, like a preview before we actually have it in. So oh, I should show you. So on the tools category, you could select the drop down, and then you could choose what recipe you want based on the backend. So we have the regular chatbot with Llama Stack here, and then you could start it up. I probably should have practiced switching tabs. Give me one second. Do, do, do. Yep, one sec. I forgot to I forgot to do something. So once you start the recipe, um, it'll you'll see a menu after you said start, it'll say open details. And then when you open the details, uh then you'll have this tab open, and then you could click on this, and then it will launch you to the browser. So I forgot to do that. Um, so then now we're able to showcase the browser. So like Epson showed, the recipes are a kind of a blueprint for developers to experiment with the different AI features that we have. So this is using a Streamlit front end to kind of showcase how Llama Stack can be used as a package to build your apps.
Brian, are you sharing something different? The screen seems to be hung. Did we lose Brian?
This is what happens when we run models locally with not enough memory.
I see.
You will come back.
Issues with the live demos. All right. We'll give Brian another minute to join in. Are there any questions so far for AI Lab or AI Lab with Llama Stack that we can answer? Nikhil, Rom? Yeah, he definitely did crash.
So I have a question, if I might, about the Llama Stack. So in which case would you want to run it as a container? And in which case would you want to try it as sort of a recipe? Like if you were a developer, when would you do which?
So when you start the Llama Stack from the Llama Stack menu entry, you will start two containers, the Llama Stack itself and the UI he showed. The UI is an example to try to discover what Llama Stack provides. But at the end, the developer will want to create an application, most probably. So he will want to have a recipe, yes, as a blueprint to start his application.
Okay, thanks for that.
Brian just messaged he should be joining in shortly. He had some issues with the internet at the crucial moment, I guess. Let's give him another minute to see if he wants to complete the presentation.
Okay, can I have another question meanwhile?
Yes, please.
Okay, and so I think Brian mentioned that you can only have the certain models that are already registered with Llama Stack when you're trying it out. Is that correct? So you would need to go and download those particular models, and then those could be open, sort of picked from the drop down when you're running a Llama Stack as a container. Is that right?
Yes, so the models available into the Llama Stack are the ones which are already downloaded when the Llama Stack is started. For the moment, if you download a new model, you will have to somehow restart the Llama Stack to make it available into it, or it won't be by default. It is not
okay,
it is just a limitation because we didn't implement it. In the future, it can be provided automatically.
Okay, but that can be like any model from the catalog that we have in Podman Desktop, or like maybe the one that you bring on your own.
Yes, yes, completely, yes.
Okay, thanks.
Brian, I see you're back. Do you want to conclude the presentation?
I'm
Was
back.
it something else? Yeah,
Thank
go ahead.
you. Thanks, Philippe, for jumping in there. Honestly, that was pretty much the presentation. I was going to show off just quickly. Did you guys see the part where I fumbled and I got my browser open with the recipe? I don't know. I don't know when it cut off actually.
The last thing we saw was a chat window, but it was just frozen there.
Oh, okay. I might as well just finish that up then. Just to showcase it's working. So it's pretty similar to the Llama Stack playground that I was showing off earlier, but this is a localized app that we use Streamlit for building Llama Stack. And let's see if I could show quickly how one would edit that app. So I think Evson quickly showed this too, where we can go to the recipe here, and then we could open VS Code, and it will send you to the repository that was cloned, and here's the code that you could edit and to create your own application. So we have the Llama Stack package here, and it's being used just creating a basing endpoint and invoking the inference server. And there's a lot more you could do with Llama Stack as well. As I've said previously with RAG, and hopefully Llama Stack will have a MCP functionality. So MCP is able to allow models to invoke tools, and tools allow models to access services on your computer. So think of it like your model could use the calculator on your computer. So those are the new features that are going to be coming out soon. But yeah, that was it for me. That was just the final little part of my presentation.
That was great, Brian. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for Brian? All right. Moving ahead. Matt, I believe you have some updates for us regarding Podman Desktop.
Yep, I'll do a little bit of All right, I think you can see my screen. If not, please shout. All right, so at the first thing I want to say and congratulate the entire team and thank you for the entire community. We reached 6,000 stars on GitHub, which is amazing. It's very cool to see how our community keeps growing every month, every week, every day. It's awesome to see. So welcome to everyone that's joined in the recently, and anyone already in the part of the community, of course, as well. So that's really cool. I also want to say a specific thank you to two members of the community. So these are their GitHub usernames. So it's Static Kids and AM6737. They both of them provided some PRs for us and helped us build the product and make it even better. So thank you so much for the contributions that you did. And the last thing, I'll once again talk about something that we are working on and we would love to get feedback on. So one thing the team has been working on is looking into bringing the documentation closer to you. So somehow bringing the documentation making the documentation available in the app so that when you start searching in the app, you get the documentation right there. So the keyboard shortcut we were thinking about is using Command or Control K, depending on what your operating system is. Let us know if you think it should be something else. And in general, we're just looking for feedback on this feature as we work on the UX and design. So I put a link. I'll put a link in the GitHub issue for this community call. So yeah, please come give us feedback on that. And that's all I had. So thank you.
Thank you, Matt. All right. So we do have a Podman Desktop new release coming up, 1.20. That should be scheduled for in a couple of weeks. So look out for that as well. I see Rohan saying you just joined. Welcome. I believe it's towards the end of the meeting, but if you had any questions that you would like to ask, please go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
hello everyone.
Yeah.
Hi. So I was looking around for contributing to Podman Desktop and thought why not join some meets and hear the devs themselves. I don't have any agenda myself, but yeah, I am here to listen to you. I had a previous meeting scheduled, so I couldn't join before, but yeah, I'm here to just look around. I don't have any agenda myself.
No problem. More than welcome, Rohan. Thanks for joining. I did paste the contributing guide ahead again. Stefan has a question. Sir, you want to go ahead with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so is the question for me?
yeah,
It
absolutely.
is.
I was intrigued by what areas of Podman Desktop you would like to work on or contribute to.
Yes, so yeah, I am new to this field and I had a previous experience with Golang. So I thought I don't really have anything on mind, but I am looking around. If you can guide me
Nice.
what on some good first issues or something like that, I would be happy
I'm
about
sure
that.
we have a couple of good first time issues, but obviously we can try to find something which could be interesting to you as well, and something that would be useful for you. Always cool.
Yeah. Actually, I joined the Discord group and I had been looking around and some people provided me with some documentations and I was looking around it.
Wonderful. Welcome.
Thanks.
So Rohan, there are, if you look at the Podman Desktop repository under issues, there are some labels that we use. So for good first issue is one of the labels. So maybe you could take a look at those and see if that's something that you can contribute to. You can definitely ask more questions on the issue itself, and we may be able to guide you there. And also, if you have questions, we have the Discord channel. You are already a part of it. Don't hesitate to ask more questions there. Our engineering team is there who definitely looks into it and answers the questions.
Yeah, sure.
All
Thanks.
right. Anything else that anybody would like to bring up?
I just wanted to confirm one thing. Is this a weekly meet?
It is not. It is a monthly meet. Good reminder. So we have a Podman Desktop Community Meeting is a monthly meeting. It happens every fourth Thursday of the month. I usually put out in the reminders on Discord as well as you'll see it on LinkedIn and other social media avenues. So yeah, every fourth Thursday of the month, we'll be here.
Yeah, thanks for the info.
All right. Another thing, we do record these meetings. These meetings are posted on the YouTube channel and also on the community repo. You can view them later on. Rohan, if you missed the initial presentations, you can go and visit them later. And also the previous meetings that we have had, they are also available there.
Yeah, sure. I would make sure to check them out.
Right. All right. If there are no more agendas, we can meet again next month. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Thank you for the time. Take care. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.